Hello and good morning. I am Jamie Buckland with the West Virginia FEW, Families United for Education, and I have some updates for those of you who are participating in the Hope Scholarship Program. We have been asked over and over to provide some type of guidance on how you navigate the portal to search for a provider and to add your services. So we're going to do that now. You need to go to the Hope Scholarship website, which is hopescholarshipwb.com. Once you are there on the website, you're going to go over to the owl icon and click on EMA account login. Once there, I'm actually going to stop sharing for just a moment so that you don't see that information. But once you're there, you're just going to enter in your email address and your password. Now, I know that some of you have been confused about your login or you've lost your password. Just keep in mind that the EMA contact information is there on that same website. So if you have trouble logging in, you can go to the contact us there in order to get assistance so that you can access your account. And you'll want to be sure that you can do that because the funds will be distributed. They're expected to be distributed in 11 days on August the 15th. So once you have put in your information, let me go back to sharing. Once you have put in your information, you will be at the dashboard. I want you to go down to the marketplace. Once you are on the marketplace, you're going to go to find providers. You'll need to select the student. Once you've selected the student, if you're just shopping around and want to look around, you can go ahead and click on search. You can scroll down and you see where it says 1 to 8 of 109. That means there are now 109 participating providers on the portal. You can click that onto 100 so that you can view all of them or most of them on the first page. You can just scroll through, or you can search in the search bar for the provider that you're looking for. And once you've found the provider that you're looking for, you want to click on View Locations. Once you've clicked on View Locations, you want to click on the location that is listed. Now, some of the providers have more than one location listed. So you want to be in communication with the provider to be sure that you choose the right one because the services are directly linked to that provider. Once you're on there, you can see their list of services. Keep in mind that the only factor that is different when they list their services for many of the service providers is the actual price. There isn't anywhere currently where they can put in a description about the service. And this has been a pain spot for many of our parents. So you will want to be in communication with the provider. In this instance, they're all educational services, they're all programs of study. The only determining factor is the rate or price. And so you'll want to work with your provider to figure out which ones you should select. Once you know which ones you need to select, you're going to add to cart. Once it has been added to cart, you're going to go to the cart. You'll see there what has been listed or selected, and you're going to click on reserve funds. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to reserve my Hope Scholars funds for this transaction. But you'll click on reserve funds. It's going to ask you to confirm that. Once you've done that, that transaction will be sent to the provider, and the provider will be able to find that under their portal. If they're having trouble, they can reach out to us here at the West Virginia Few. I worked with a provider yesterday to get them onboarded and set up. It's a new service that we're offering to providers. So if you have a provider that's having a hard time, they're more than welcome to reach out to us and find out how we can improve the process and help them get signed up and get their services added so that you're able to use your Hope dollars with them. So once you've reserved funds and you've confirmed that, that's going to go over to them. They then are able to accept that and confirm it on their end and issue an invoice, which will bill the Hope Scholarship account, get them their funding, and then you work with them on carrying out that service. So that is all that I have on the portal for the West Virginia Hope Scholarship this morning. So a couple other things. We've been asked about late applications because the enrollment window is March 1st through May 15th. So what do you do if you missed the enrollment window? Well, I think the first thing that you do is ask yourself why you missed that. The law does allow parents to continue to submit requests for application after that enrollment window. And there are instances where you've submitted a request to apply, it's been denied, you filed an appeal, and it has been granted. That is happening. And so I would encourage each and every parent that feels like they want to apply for the Hope Scholarship to submit that request for the application. Once I finish up this wrap up, I'm going to go back and link to the documents that you'll need and a post. I'm also going to put this into our newsletter that's going to go out today. So if you want to stay in touch with the work that we're doing and get these updates, the best thing to do right now is just email Jamie, Jamie, at wvfue.org so that I can make sure and add you to our list so you'll get this update. But we'll have the links. You would submit a request to apply. Chances are they may deny it on that first time, and then you would be able to appeal for that. And we've helped a number of parents navigate that process. The other appeal process is for reimbursements right now. We have a lot of parents reaching out to us asking for assistance on navigating the appeals process for reimbursements. It is tricky. I've been told that they're going to make some updates here soon about this process, and hopefully there will be some improvements. But if you're looking for assistance on navigating the appeals process for reimbursement, we, the West Virginia Few, are here to assist you. 45-day enrollment for ineligible students. If a student is currently under an exemption for private school or for homeschool and they are not eligible for the Hope Scholarship Program, I wrote a step-by-step instruction tutorial yesterday. Again, sign up so that you can get this update and have it in writing. And it gives you the exact steps and your options for how to enroll your student. We here at the Few only encourage that at the beginning of the semester, whether it's first semester or second semester, because of the disruption on the child and the disruption in the classroom or the teacher that is providing the instruction for that child in the public school system. But there are options, and we want to ensure that you know your options. And so there is a step-by-step guidance tutorial complete with the links on everything that you need to do and all of the terms and conditions of how long you want to stay enrolled and all of that. Sports update came out this week with the WVSSAC. I wrote a blog post. It's extremely thorough. There are questions about testing, grade point averages. The SSAC did put out a guidance document. There are some things that have not been clarified in that guidance document. And so the best resource right now for anyone who has questions about the WVSSAC access for any student that's not enrolled in full-time public school, in-person school, or a traditional public school. Even if your child is in a virtual charter school, you may have questions about WVSSAC access. And the best resource right now is the blog post. And then there is a link to a form there. You can reach out to us if you have specific questions on sports access. Lastly, the amount that you can expect is $4,482. And that is going to be split up into two payments. Half of that will be coming on August 15th and the other half on January 15th. The West Virginia Few exists to remove barriers, guide parents, and support providers through the transformation of K-12 education in the Mountain State. If you are a parent that's looking for assistance right now, the best thing that you can do is email Jamie at wvfue.org. If you send me a message, please know that dozens of other people also send me a message, and it is just impossible for me to work from Messenger right now. And so the best thing to do is to email me. If you are a provider and you're looking for support, we have added a number of services for providers right now, including customized information just like this, not necessarily for the parent, but for the provider. So we're here to be in your corner. We look forward to the academic year getting underway. We have some exciting things that we're going to be rolling out. Stay tuned, including some support for those who are educating at home under the IIP option. We're hiring, we're bringing on some new staff members. Things are looking really good for us here at the West Virginia FUE. So we're excited to offer you some new things in this next month. And as always, if you need anything, reach out. I'll go back and link to the comments here. Be sure to subscribe to the newsletter by emailing me. That's the best way right now, Jamie at wvfue.org. You guys have a great day.